Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Again, starting with an apology, I haven't been on for a while. The reason why I haven't been on in a while, or the reason why I haven't uploaded for a while, is because currently in my life I'm going to be joining the United States Navy. I'm not going to say anything further, it's just that currently I'm in the waiting process. Delay program is what it's referred to as. Basically I'm a delay entry program waiting to go to boot camp. So, in case you're wondering, that's what I've been dealing with, and that's the reason why I haven't uploaded. Uh, but, as you can see what we're playing, I've recently installed an emulator onto my PC. And, as you'll soon see, we are playing Pokemon Emerald version. Well, I was kind of hoping it would come up and say Pokemon Emerald right as I said that, but better late than never. Or, actually, that's not the right word to use. Wrong phrase. But with that said, though, this is not just Pokemon Emerald version. This is Moemon. I figured, since I'm in delayed entry and I'm trying to get them to get me in a little bit sooner, but with the whole pandemic going on, I doubt getting into boot camp earlier than the date that I had set, that had been initially set. The chances of me going earlier than the initially set date isn't going to happen with the outbreak of Corona and the COVID virus. So I might as well sit down and play some Emerald version. Now, I'm not new to Emerald. I've played it once before. I used to own a physical copy of it, but I lost it. I have no clue where it is. But now here I am playing Moemon in Pokemon Emerald. I have a set team I want to use, so I already know what Pokemon I want to capture and use, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to capture other Pokemon or change my mind on what Pokemon I do want to use. On top of that, I just got done playing a ROM hack of Fire Red, so I'm very much interested to get back into Emerald, especially since the last time I played Emerald was back in 2010, 2011, 2012. Let's get into it real fast. See, new game. Let's go ahead and change the options. We want to go fast. We'll leave battle scenes on for now. I played through the ROM hack of Fire Red with battle scenes turned off because I just wanted to get through it. Also, I think my speed up button is still set. What do I want to use here? Something that's nice, that feels good to look at. Preferably, just leave it on the normal one. In any case, though, this is not meant to be a walkthrough, meaning I won't be picking up every last item that I can possibly obtain in the game, and I won't be talking too much about certain Pokemon other than just giving my opinion on some of them whenever they show up. So, that said, though, let's go ahead and get into it. Like I said, I don't have a way of editing these videos, so I'm just figured Pokemon would be a better game to do this, to record and a Let's Play of. Yes. Okay. I already know that's not part of Emerald. Hello. I put a lot of effort into this game, so I hope that you guys will give me some credit for it. And please visit my website. It has a lot of animes in it. Is this TK? I get a feeling this guy's not... I'm not gonna say this person can't speak English well. I'm just thinking English isn't his first language. No, you know what? Never mind. Forget I said that. I will leave the link in the description to the download that I got Moemon from, so if you want to check it out and download it for yourselves, be sure to check the description down below. And if you want to check out this website link, do so at your own risk. This is what we call a Pokemon. Oh, yo! That's definitely different. A little low tad there. This world is widely inhabited by creatures known as Pokemon. Don't expect me to read every bit of dialogue, as I may be in the middle of talking about some when a piece of dialogue comes up. But that said, though, I will read it as I see fit. We humans live alongside Pokemon. At times a friendly at times as friendly playmates, and at times as cooperative workmates. Team members, I feel like would be a better word, but okay. And sometimes we band together and battle like us. Others like us. I said something about this guy not having English being his first-hand language, yet I can seem to barely talk it myself. Talk it, speak it. Ugh. You know what? I'm just making a fool of myself. But despite our closeness, we don't know everything about them. In fact, there are many, many secrets surrounding Pokemon. To unravel Pokemon mysteries, I've been undertaking research. That's what I do. And now, what about you? Are you a boy or girl? You know, every time I used to play Pokemon, I would always pick the boy character model. But I'm starting to I'm thinking it's probably cooler to pick the girl player model. Yeah, let's go ahead and play as a female. Alrighty then, you're a female, eh? Now then, do you mind telling me what your name is? Alright, what am I gonna make my name? I am using an Xbox controller for this. I'm not using the mouse and keyboard, so... I already know there's a puzzle in here. I'm gonna go ahead and just do this as my name. I realized there's actually a puzzle in the sky, a place called the Sky Tower that I was never good at doing in the first place. So I can only imagine how well that puzzle's gonna go. So your name is Dragon, right? Alright then. You're a dragon who's moving to my hometown of Little Root. I get it now. Alright, are you ready? Your very own adventure is about to unfold. Take courage and leap into the world of Pokemon, where dreams and adventures and friendships await. Well, I'll be expecting you later. Please, come see me in my Pokemon lab. I think the opening to the ORAS games did the remake of the opening of the original Pokemon games a lot of justice. First time playing as the female character model in Emerald, by the way. Or is it? I think I did about 5 playthroughs of it when I had it. Oh well. Wait. I'm not gonna, actually, if I try to do that in a feminine voice, I am most certainly going to end up bursting y'all's eardrums. Dragon, we're here, honey. It must be tiring, riding with our things in a moving. You know what? You know what? I'm about ready to just skip through it all, actually, because I plan on ending this video right around 24-minute to 30-minute mark. This wasn't... If I remember correctly, in the original... this is Moemon. When I say original Emerald, I'm meaning Emerald, not Moemon like we're playing. But if I remember correctly, the house we were supposed to have was supposed to be on the left side. Quite clearly, there were some... Quite clearly, this is not quite the Moemon I think I know. Hopefully this doesn't have something massively inappropriate on it. We're gonna go and withdraw our potion. I'm very grateful for infinite backspace. Very grateful. Alright, let's see about setting this to current time, because it's actually very late where I am. See, that's 12... An AM and PM. PM, 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 PM. See, that should be... Okay, so you want it up here. So it's 10. There we go. I think that's about right. Yeah, go ahead and leave it at that. I realize it doesn't matter. I realize that I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter what I set the time at, so whatever. Let's just hurry up and go get our Pokemon, and I'll talk about I'll give my brief opinion on the starters whenever we get to it. In fact, that's probably where we're going to end the episode at. I think Dad was on. The only Pokemon game where we actually get to meet our dad. I was texting a friend earlier, I just stopped to look at my phone. I don't think he's gonna text me back now. I'm pretty sure our conversation ended. Has some complications. Where are we going? Do we go up here? I can't remember if we do. No, we don't. Yes, it'd be very dangerous. Why is there so much water on the ground? I do not remember any of this being like this. Yes, I don't need an explanation for field work. I'm sorry to say. I feel like this is not gonna be the Moemon I expected it to be. Yes? You have a son about your age. Why is there a... I didn't know you were a girl. Did you just assume? No, I'm not gonna go in that direction. My name's Brendan. Did we not get the chance to name our rival? I thought we could name our rival. Is that... I want that Pokeball. Give me that Pokeball. Oh yeah, I also should say I have I've like about like 3 other windows open up alongside my my emulator window. So I do have a list of Pokemon I plan on capturing during this playthrough for my actual proper team, and also have a window open so I can look at their evolution levels if I feel like it's important to do so. Also, I have a walkthrough open as well that I'm going. I think it's Chugga Conroy's walkthrough. I may leave a link to his channel in the description below if you want to actually want a proper walkthrough of the game as opposed to just watching a let's play. But yeah, I'm just got all that open up on the side. Hi. There are scary Pokemon out there and I can hear their cries. I want to go see what's going on, but I don't have any Pokemon. Could you go see what's happening for me? Kid, have you ever heard the term or phrase known as curiosity killed the cat? Whatever. Help me! That's the worst way to say help me. Was it a Zigzagoon? Was it a Zigzagoon? Professor Birch, if you weren't this incompetent, you wouldn't be in this situation. I was kind of expecting to get to walk upwards before I did that, but whatever. But here we go, the 3 Pokemon we can pick from. Trico, our Grass-type starter for Generation 3, Torchic, Fire-type starter for Generation 3, and Mudkip, our Water-type starter for Generation 3. Let's start with talking about Mudkip, because that sprite is adorable. I never liked Mudkip. I just don't enjoy its design. Part of the reason that you want to use a Pokemon on your team should be based off its design, and that's really the reason why, and that's kind of the reason why, that's the only reason why I would use a Pokemon. The second reason would be because I've never used it before, or the third reason would be because it's a total powerhouse. Those are my those are the 3 things I look for when picking a Pokemon. Does it look, do I think it looks English? Do I think it looks cool? That's the first question I ask myself. Do I think it looks cool? Second, have I trained it before? Have I used it? Third, how powerful is it? That's my priorities when looking at these Pokemon. And Mudkip evolves into Swampert, which is a very powerful Pokemon in Generation 3 and is pretty much the best starter in Generation 3 if I remember correctly. Or was decided to be the best starter if you're trying to do a serious playthrough of Generation 3. But this one's meant to be fairly it's meant to be in the borderline it's meant to be on like a bordering line between casual and serious, so... okay, so I'm not picking Mudkip just because it's not the Pokemon I enjoy using. So, no. Torchic! My second favorite starter from Generation 3. I just love Torchic, and I remember going through when it was a Blaziken and using moves such as Dynamic Punch and all that kind of stuff. It was brilliant. Torchic kind of, as a Blaziken, it can kind of struggle at the end of the game, and especially especially in Emerald. With the given fact that the last 3 gyms have an advantage over it. If I remember correctly, the last 3 gyms was Flying, Psychic, and Water. So yeah, Torchic kind of falls off there. But that said though, the starter I'm actually picking is Trico. Why? My favorite creature in existence is a dragon. And what is Trico? A lizard. The closest thing you can have to a dragon without it being a dragon. And it's a grass type. And or else when you Mega Evolve it, it's a grass dragon type. I love Trico. And it's going to be my starter for this playthrough. I like the fact Trico's just holding a leaf in its hand. It's like, I'm gonna catch you with this leaf. Sadly, we don't know any move that would suggest that, other than the move Pound, which is kind of suggestive all on its own, given the fact that these creatures have now been humanized a lot more. Watched a meme video earlier where people were reviewing memes. On Reddit, it was r/Noah get the boat, and I feel like that fits this situation almost. I don't think a Growl's going to help you, little Zigzagoon. Okay, I was sitting there thinking for a second, we did nickname Trico. I don't normally nickname my Pokemon, but when I do, it gets crazy. A little parody on the Dos Equis commercial there. Alright. So, Dragon, I've heard so much about you from your father. I'm pretty sure his voice does not match him. I'm pretty sure it's more along the lines of, I've heard so much about you. Nah. I can't pick a proper voice from. I've heard that you don't have your own Pokemon yet. I just took one from you. Now, what are you gonna do about it? Pulled it off with a blunt. What is that word? If that's an actual word in the English language and it isn't like a name someone made up or something, or the creator of this Moemon mod. So used to using the word mod. It's a ROM hack. Yeah, we don't speak about... I like to imagine that my character just is the situation where you don't speak about your father. Yes, we're going to nickname it. What are we going to name the... That sprite is not the Moemon sprite. My immersion has been broken. I'm instantly bad, just terrible. No, I'm just kidding. This is a wonderful ROM hack. I'm not going to shit on this person's creation this early on. I refuse to do that. But what am I going to call this Pokemon? I don't know what I'm going to call it. What would I call it? I didn't think through any of the nicknames, so... It's going to be a leaf lizard. I'm leafing. No, let's not do any terrible puns. Fast, I have to think of one real fast. What's the name of the... I think there's a flying lizard creature that exists. I want to name it after something like that. It had a leaf in its hand. So... It's male too. That's kind of questionable given his sprite's supposed to look like that of a female, so if you're into that, you're into that. Some tells me I just want to call it Xbox controller. Extremely unimaginative. Just call it Leaf. Call it Leafs. Until it, we'll call it Leafy. How about that? Leafy. I think IE would have been better but we'll call it Leafy for now. I'll think of it. If need be, we'll go to the name later on. Don't you think it might be a good idea to go see? Given the fact I just tried to steal his Pokemon, I assume that was his Pokemon not too long ago. Excuse me. Probably not. So no. Oh, don't be that way. You should go, baby. I have no obligation to go do so. You're going to make me go do it, aren't you? This will not go any further other than acquaintance. Other than being acquaintances. I know what you're up to, Birch. And it's not gonna work. That cloud keeps showing up right there. That's very upsetting. If I remember correctly, he's still upstairs. No? Fine then. Just to let y'all know, my first Pokemon won't be caught. My second Pokemon won't be caught till way later on. So we're going to be going solo for a very long while here. Hello. Moemon will jump out of you in the tall grass. Yes, they will. Probably kind of like right now. Dang it, that would have been so great. When you're walking, walking as opposed to running. When you're I realize, and I think it's at least Generation 4 and onwards, if you walk through tall grass as opposed to run through it, you actually have a lower chance of encountering Pokemon. Does that exist in this generation? As I say it. Oh, it's a little bitty wormpole. That's cute. The back of the wormpole's been turned into that's actually a really smart design. I like that. It's absolutely lovely. I should probably have killed it as opposed to... Yeah. Coming up on a 24-minute... Well, about a minute away from the 24-minute mark, so we'll probably... We'll see about when we get to Brandon. I'm just going to heal here so we don't start all the way back down in... Is it Little Leaf Town? Little Leaf Town if we lose to our rival. Which I doubt we will. Hold up, what's their Pokemon look like? What's Leafy look like? Not a sprite. Gentle nature. I have no clue what that raises and what that lowers. However, he has a high speed. Yes, he has a high special attack. It's kind of unfortunate. Because I believe I remember correctly, grass typing in Generation 3, just the entirety of grass typing, the entire grass typing in Generation 3, it's a physical move. Just grass typing collectively is a physical typing. This is going to be very unfortunate, isn't it? Can we get anything from you? How many of these can we buy? 10? We'll get about 5. Because I have a feeling, because I really don't want to lose this rival battle. Yeah, I think we'll go do the rival battle and then we'll may end up quitting there. Depending on how long it takes. I'm thinking 30 minutes long on each episode, or trying to at least. Ooh, Wingull. I feel like the sprites are a little too small, but then again, these are first stage evolutions, so they do at least have some right to be so small. I don't know if I even want to fight a Wingull. I'm pretty sure it already knows Peck. Also, that's not where you're supposed to be standing. You're supposed to be standing by the tree there, friend. I'm gonna drop a save state. Not that I'm going to try and save scum my way through all this stuff. It's just that my luck is so terrible that, knowing me, for a reason the game may have cheated in him of having a fire type move already. That's literally the level of my luck with this stuff sometimes. Hello, Brendan. You have a Torchic. Look at the little Torchic. But guess what I'm gonna do? I'm a pound it. That did low to no damage. Also, you use Growl. I already see how this fight's gonna go. And it's not gonna be in my favor. So I'm just gonna keep using Pound and hope that... Ooh, crit, yes! I was thinking about using Leer, but luckily I didn't and ended up getting a crit. Maybe if I use Reverse Psychology on the game, it won't be so bad towards me. Maybe it won't. Learned Absorb. Now we have a stat move. And we're almost level 7 already. This is going to be terrible whenever I capture my first Pokemon, because Leafy's going to end up being like level 10, maybe even level 14 before I capture my first Pokemon. And I generally... before Generation 6, the strategy I use for training my Pokemon is I try to keep all my Pokemon equally leveled. If a Pokemon is 1 level below the rest of my Pokemon, I try to use only that Pokemon, even if it's even if it has a type disadvantage. That said, though, I'm not gonna be mean and just straight up use nothing but that Pokemon until it levels up. I'd be fully willing to. Brendan, what are you doing waiting there? Is he gonna give me Pokeballs? And either way, the point is I have a really strict style of training that I use from Generation 1 all the way up to Generation 5, because Generation 6 has the party-wide experience share, so it makes training a lot easier. Yeah, you don't have to walk me back, actually, because, to be honest, you shouldn't have a Pokemon on. Actually, no, there was a Pokemon Center there. He could have healed it up. Here's a Zigzagoon. Something about that Zigzagoon sprite does seem a little disturbing to me, given the fact it is on all fours and it has a humanoid face. Just saying, it kind of disturbs me a little. But I suppose that says a little more about me than it does the sprite. No, saying I don't want to badmouth something, I'm just saying it kind of disturbs me a little. Alright, Little Root Town. Maybe we have to go all the way down here, we'll get our Pokedex, and that'll be the end of episode 1. Let's see about getting a screenshot for the thumbnail, too. That, or, you know, I could just risk go on to Google Images and pulling an image of, the Emerald. Actually, no, I shouldn't do that. I can just go to the home screen of Emerald version on the emulator and just get a screenshot of that and use that. Yes, please give me the Pokedex. I kinda need it in order to actually progress according to the game. Whenever my kid catches a rare Pokemon, it's recorded it records it. I was about to say it records it into its Pokedex. I'm such a jerk. Actually, there's no reason to censor my language in some ways. My channel's not even monetized, so no reason to be a jackass, though. Yes, give me the Pokeballs. Not like I'm going to use them immediately. Now, I'm just gonna let you know, if I chose to use Torchic, we actually would be catching our second Pokemon really soon. That second Pokemon would have been Seedot. We'll talk about it if we encounter it. That's kind of the way I'm gonna go about things. Oop. Yes, finally, running shoes! Now I can do more than just water like the pace of a blasted penguin. Yes. 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 Leave me be. Now we can run. With that said, though, that's the end of this episode. I'll catch you guys next time in the second episode. Thank you guys for watching.